Usually, backend developers are rated high. Do you know why? Because backend is a messy thing and you need to write a complex code for the backend development. To give a glimpse of a backend development, we made a video, so see that video. So stop here. Okay, now let's deep dive into the backend. To learn backend development, you need to learn about two words. What are those two words? Database and server. To understand what are database and server and its functionality, I made a famous story which is known as kitchen restaurant story. Suppose you have taken your girlfriend out to a restaurant. All those decorative items, all those chairs, all those colorful things you see comes under front-end developer. Then what is back-end developer? Suppose you call Barer and ask for some food. What does that Barer do? He'll go to the master chef and tell master chef that they ordered some food. In the same way, you go to some website and you will type something, right? When you are typing, there is one thing called HTTPS. HTTPS carry that information and ask the server to bring data from the database to display it to the consumer who is typing that. Now, the master chef will go to the kitchen and bring all the raw materials that are needed to prepare the food. In the same way, server asks the database to give all the data that a client or a customer asks. Now, the master chef taken the raw materials from the kitchen and started cooking. He'll make everything, right? He'll make a lot of stuff and finally make that food. In the same way, server asks the data from the database. Now, server apply a filter, filters the data and finally sends the data that a customer need. All these things will happen in 1 or 2 seconds in Google. For some websites, it may take from 3 to 4 seconds. So all these things should happen in less time. So of course, backend is a complex thing. I think you have understood what is backend clearly now. So this is the backend development. I think you have learned successfully what is backend development. So now we will see the frameworks you need to learn to become a backend developer. Before that, there are two important things. One is Linux commands and second thing you need to learn is Git and GitHub control. You need to be very much familiar with these two things or else backend development will be difficult for you. For a developer, Linux command is the very much important thing. Now coming to backend frameworks, there are 3 combinations I'll keep in front of you. You can choose one of them. First thing is Nodejs with MongoDB and second thing is Java and PHP and third thing is Django, which is a framework of Python and SQL. Usually many senior developers that I have talked to or I have researched usually say Node.js is a perfect thing to learn backend development. Node.js with MongoDB. So, you know, very famous websites like Netflix, Uber, PayPal, eBay use Node.js as their backend framework for the backend development. Usually, I also prefer Node.js as a backend development to learn, which is easier because when we learn front-end development, we already learn JavaScript. If you learn what is JavaScript, then Node.js will be little bit easier for you compared to the remaining frameworks. Now coming to third point, how much time does it take to learn backend development? See, this depends from person to person. Some people may learn fast, some people may learn slow, but because backend development is filled of lot of information. For example, you need to learn what is API, what is server, what is application. You need to learn about different kind of servers like .com server, .in server, .org server, and how to build your own API, how to build your own server. All these things will be learned in the backend development. So you can learn at your own pace, but still if you have dedication and consistency for about 2 to 3 hours daily, then you can learn backend development in 3 to 4 months. If you want to become a full stack developer, then MERN stack development is the trending topic these days. MERN stack development can be learned in 4 to 5 months of time if you can dedicate 2 hours of daily time. What is MERN stack development? MERN stack means MongoDB, expressjs, reactjs and Nodejs. Using these 4 things, you can develop a fully fledged website. If you become a full stack developer, then you can create a lot of magic. You can create your own website, or you can work in startups, or you can create your own portfolio, or you can even start a startup. So are you excited to learn front-end and back-end development? Then do start it from now and learn things from basic Please build your foundation with dedication and learn stuff, and welcome to the world of creating and learning new things. That's all from the video today, and I'll be back with another great and new video. If you think we have added some value to your knowledge, then do share our channel and do subscribe our channel. Till then, learn and discover. Jai Hind.